Hi guys, it's Nathan from Nathan's DIY Garage. Today we're working on the E53 X5, taking the engine out, and you can see all the wiring's unhooked here. The harness is laying on top of the engine, and this does come out in a cradle under the car. You can see here the round tube running behind the strut there has 3 bolts in that round tube on each side, and we're going to take the transmission crossmember down after we take those out and unhook the brake calipers. The brake calipers actually stay with the car. You can see here the radiator's out. This thing already had the intake off. All that's all done. As you can see right here on this side, the brake is also at this side. So you go up in here, everything else is unhooked. All the lines are unhooked. And it's pretty much ready to come out at this point. And this will drop out the bottom with the transmission. With the struts, tires, and everything on it. This is not too bad of a job, but it could be better. So I guess really on these E53 X5s, and this goes the same as the E39, the E38, all these cars are made to drop out the bottom. You don't have to have a cherry picker to do that. I guess that's one good thing. You could do with just a floor jack and some jack stands. I wanted to take this engine out the top. This is the 4.4 liter, of course. I worked on it in my free time. It's possible to take it out the top, but my God, it was just getting to the point to where I was going to have 100 hours and doing it that way. Everything's hard to get to like that. When you drop the cradle, all your rack and pinion stays in. You disconnect it at the steering shaft. All your CV axles stay in, your front drive shaft, differential, all that stays in. You just set the whole freaking chunk out. It's so much easier, guys, to be able to stand there with it on the ground with the impact and take stuff apart. And we got to switch the motor in this one so I can install it in the cradle when it's outside the car. So much easier. We're going to go ahead and look at everything else. That'll be a different video. We're going to check everything else out while it's out. We'll check all the Guibo bushings out. I just took the rear drive shaft at the back of the transfer case. I'm going to show you two. A lot of guys cut the exhaust on this because they're so hard to line back up unless you take the exhaust totally out of the car. When I started impacting the nuts off of the exhaust manifolds, they were breaking off. So I'll probably go and take the Sawzall and cut the pipes on a nice flat spot. Maybe we'll weld the back together. Maybe use some nice stainless steel band clamps for it. You can buy some pretty nice stuff these days. That way if it ever has to come back out again, the exhaust has already been done and already prepped and ready. There will be more videos on this car this week. Tomorrow we're going to have the parts in for the 530. You saw in the videos last week, I accidentally sold the wrong intake manifold on eBay. I sold the manifold for the 530. So that's going to be here tomorrow. We're going to get that car together and running tomorrow. I have a buyer for it, and it's sitting there all apart still. So it's going to be 53 degrees tomorrow and sunny. So we're going to make it happen. So stay tuned for that.